Hello. We're live. Thank you so much, Kate. Catherine, Kate. um, Kate worked with us for 2 years and has come on to share a bit what that was like. And also, if anyone was on mine and Lisa's live workshop on Saturday, she was there doing an amazing job of connecting with the community. So this is the face behind Kate. So yeah, if anyone is interested in joining us in Mother Rising, the early bird discount ends tomorrow night. Come and join us. It's only 33 Australian dollars a month. And Lisa and I are completely dedicated to really getting to know you personally and supporting you in this space. It will have like regular teaching and coaching calls and an amazing sisterhood. The space is already so safe and amazing, and the women are already supporting each other in there. So if you want to really come into an empowered, connected space in motherhood from the place of really connecting with yourself and empowering yourself and loving yourself first, and that kind of rippling up and out to your children, then come and join us in Mother Rising. And the link is in the description above the video. So, Kate, I'd love to hear from you to share with everybody watching this. What had you choose to work with Lisa and
I? I was really looking for connection and guidance and support that I wasn't receiving in my life at the time. I remember sort of really, just asking for and yearning for sisterhood and this tribe that I just imagined would just magically arrive when I had my daughter. And and then I saw something which caught my eye, which was actually that book diary. And then, once I got that, I felt like, this is, this is what I'm looking for. And then I spoke to UK. I remember going, oh my goodness, here's this person offering this amazing woman offering me that kind of support that I've been looking for. And just, I just remember that one conversation, and I just felt so understood and held and uplifted. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Oh, that means so much to me. I've had quite a few people say, I really remember that conversation. Wow. I'm really, really glad that you do. I'm glad that we really supported you right from the beginning. So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you did join us, what was your experience of working with us, being in womb space?
I remember lots of periods of time of being really pleasantly surprised and in awe of what it actually felt like to be in a space that was so held, and to be with women who were equally vulnerable, and everything was okay, and everything felt good, even when there were bits where we were super vulnerable. Just knowing that whatever happens, that I was safe and am safe, and that my sisters were too, and the camaraderie that we and we still have, and that we got, and the trust that we built together, showing up in that space, was just amazing. Something unlike anything I've ever experienced before, particularly with women. So it was just really surprising, beautifully surprising to me.
Yay. The sisterhood is such a big part of it. It's like a container that makes all the rest kind of amplified and grow stronger from. Yeah. So the next question, how did being in that community and being like in the workshops and the circles and going through all that teaching and those tools, need that support your family and yourself as a mother and a woman?
It's funny when you ask me that question. I'm just like, having come out the other side, it's just like saying, wow. I mean, what a huge question, because there are so many different ways that being a part of Womb Space and being in that sisterhood has supported both myself and Stella, and then us as a unit, and then my extended family as well. I mean, you know, I've got conflict resolution skills I ever could have dreamt of having. I've got an ability to really be present in the moment and to be self-compassionate and therefore compassionate with others in my family. I walk through life now feeling proud of who I am as a woman and as a mother, and I find it really easy to know what is mine in motherhood and what is not mine. I think knowing and feeling the edges of what is me and what is my child and what are people's opinions and things has really been very helpful. Particularly as I've moved to different areas, and there's lots of opinions and different things flowing in, and so that's helped me maintain a strength of positive parenting, I think, and yeah. And I mean, not that I've been perfect, but being able to recover from that as well, and show Stella that even that is perfect. That shows her self-compassion and recover from different things. And yeah, it's just, I mean, I could go on for ages. It's been huge.
Oh, yay. Beautiful. And are there any like kind of tools or concepts or insights that I know that there were heaps, but are there any that like really still stay with you?
I think pretty much most of the practices that we got to do or got to enact are things that I would say that I would bring out at different times in my life. I know that there are, I talk about them regularly as they come in, you know, if friends have spoken to me about something they're going through, or I know that one of my favourites was about joy and how to bring more joy to the moment, and having days where I create that container myself and that space for us to, I guess, recharge and tracking is a huge one. It's still something that I do daily. It's now become, I remember it felt quite big to learn at the time, and I guess that was because it's so important. And now that I have learnt it, I do use it daily, and I try and help my daughter to do the same. To go, what are you feeling, and how does that make you feel, and moving through that. And I think another one that really stood out for me is, it just sounds so funny, but is feeling emotions, really knowing how to do that. It was something that I just had no clue. I didn't even know it really existed, or that I wasn't doing it until I found it. And the practice that we developed together, is definitely something we use all the time. And it's something I don't think I could function without. I don't know how I was functioning without it. If I think back now, I guess it was a challenge. I had a lot of blocks there.
Yay, yeah. And people say that like it sounds strange, but how to feel feelings. But most of the time people don't feel feelings. So yeah, it is profound. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. So what would you say to someone who is considering joining us in the Rising Sisterhood. Oh, have you frozen? I think
I would say don't think about it.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, I would say don't think about it, just do it.
Beautiful.
Oh no.
I think your internet is kind of cutting in and out.
I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you now. And thank you, that was beautiful. Don't think about it, just do it. Follow the yes. Yeah.
And then
can't hear you now, but I did hear you a bit before.
okay.
Are you there still?
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Okay. Yeah, it did cut out, but I did hear you say, don't think about it, just do it, which was beautiful. Yay. Oh, so is there anything else you would love to share with me or with the viewers to feel complete in this interview?
Just that I couldn't have asked to work with two more amazing, beautiful women, and that I know that you and Lisa will be my sisters forever now, and that I'm super, super grateful for. And that the space that you both hold is truly, it's pure magic. And it has taken me to depths within myself, my life, and within the life of all the people who I hold dear. It's taken us to places I just wouldn't have even imagined. Yeah, and I can't wait to work with you even more. It's just, yeah, I'm just so grateful.
Thank you so much, Kate. Thank you. So, thank you everyone watching as well, and we'll hope to see you inside Mother Rising Sisterhood. And I'll end the broadcast, Kate. It doesn't mean that you and I end immediately. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.